People who spend a lot of time by themselves, they usually can tell when somebody's fucked up.
Or, now hear me out, or they start to go crazy. Because a lot of y'all feel like y'all spend time with yourself, but you really fucking don't. Spending time with self is being off grid with no phone and no environment. You feel what I'm saying? Think about it. Environment. You're not inside of an environment. You're not anywhere near people, near society, near phones, where outside ideas can, basically illustrate your reality for you. You feel what I'm saying? And so what happens is, a lot of the time when you spend time with yourself, the I Am Legend shit starts to happen. The Will Smith shit starts to happen, where you start to go crazy and start to develop a character for this piece of sand or this tree or this piece of rock. You feel what I'm saying? There is no, I'm spending time with myself, so automatically I can just tap in. No, the fuck you don't. You know what I'm saying? It just don't happen that way. Some people have the ability or the mental fortitude to spend time with themselves and be able to persevere and see through the bullshit, but most of the people do not. You feel what I'm saying? Most of those people will go fucking crazy, go bananas, and I've seen it myself. You're coming from a perspective in which the average person is coming from because they've been living in the city. Now, granted, you may stay in your corner, but as I've stated before, most people live in apartments, right? A part of your mentality is shared amongst the people, whether you know it or not, because they can play music without your consent and you can hear it. They can speak loud and start arguing and shit, and now that disrupts your reality. Your subconscious mind starts to pick up on it, but consciously you feel as though, oh yeah, I've been spending time with myself. No, the fuck you haven't. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about, a lot of people will say, I spend time with myself. I read books, I go on jogs, I do this, and that. Motherfucker, you're reading a book from someone else's mind. You're going on a jog, listening to some music, or you're hearing it, the outside world. So the outside world is coming into your world, whether you like it or not. So you have not spent time with your goddamn self. You feel what I'm saying? And you can't pick up on the bullshit because you become the bullshit. So you become numb to this shit because it's a part of your reality. Now, once you separate yourself and go into the wilderness for 30 days plus, then that's when you start to realize who you actually are. And when you start to realize you're a culmination of everything that was surrounding you, you're going to start to miss this shit. It's going to feel as though, what's the word I'm looking for? You're getting homesick, so to speak. You feel what I'm saying? And it's like that type of mentality, is what's keeping you in this stagnant fucking place. You know what I'm saying? What you doing for yourself is not enough. You're not going to sit up here and say, I spend time with myself, so I know when people are bullshitting, when people are lying, and when people make the slightest change, I can just pick up on it. No, the fuck you can't. Because if you could, you wouldn't be getting scammed by internet companies, phone companies, specific companies, your family members, that mama you keep letting back, that daddy you keep letting back, you feel what I'm saying, that cousin member you keep letting back. Nothing would get by you. You feel what I'm saying? It would be virtually impossible for you to get scammed or anything. You couldn't, no car salesman get anything by you. You feel what I'm saying? Because you would ultimately just have this knowing that this motherfucker is lying. You feel what I'm saying? But yet and still you keep bumping your head. Why? Because you're not perfect in that area. You feel what I'm saying? You gotta know when you're not being honest with yourself. Until you are honest with yourself and know that you don't know it all when it comes to knowing things about people, that is the only time in which you will be able to attract this new way of thinking, a broader spectrum in your life. You feel what I'm saying? Now there's a new threshold because the mind is capable of what I would like to say, being able to digest new information. You feel what I'm saying? But instead, you keep getting fucking scammed. Unless you spent a significant amount of time with yourself outside of reality, outside of other people, outside of books and tablets and etc. You feel what I'm saying? You must know that you as an individual are fucked up. You are. And it takes time to release that bullshit.